Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great day. So, as you can tell by the title of the video, the Pi cryptocurrency, I believe, has all the makings to be a #1 cryptocurrency, right? Now, of course, you look at something like Bitcoin and Ethereum, our main leaders. Um, you know, Looking at something like Bitcoin, you think that's not possible. That something like the Pi network could never replace it, right? But here's some things we need to consider, right? For those of you all who watch the channel, you probably know I've been talking about the Pi network for years now, right? And the Pi network has had its ups and downs. It's had its downs to the point we never thought it would launch and go to mainnet. People had gave up on it many years in the making. People say it was crap. People call it the scam, all these things, right? And now you look at Pi Network, number 11 on coin market cap with a cap of over $13 billion. And I could tell you, not financial advice, but I can tell you right now, it's probably going to go a great deal higher than that at $1.96 now. I won't be surprised to see that this project hit $100, hit $1,000 per coin. Now, why is that? Why do I feel so strongly about the Pi network? Well, very early on, right, when I started the Bitcoin MYK project, it was based on something called Metcalfe's Law, right? Now, there are a lot of similarities between what we did with Bitcoin MYK, what happened with Pi Network. Now, we basically came before the Pi Network, right? We've been around longer than them. But the Pi Network had funding when it started, right? I think it started with something like, if I'm not mistaken, it started with, was like $500,000 or something like that. Could have been more. I'm sure over the years they've got a great deal more, right? Great deal more money's went into Pi Network. But what was so done correctly about the Pi Network is it had the mining application over your smart device, over your phone, and everybody could mine the Pi coin for free. Now think about what that means. When you're mining something for free, freemium services, you gain a network, right? And Pi gained one of the largest networks. Pi is one of the biggest networks by doing this on the blockchain. And this is what I had been saying all along. When you start a cryptocurrency with a good use case. Give the cryptocurrency away free so you can gain the network, right? Have them mine it free on a device. And you're going to get that network. You're going to get a large network. And you're going to get value, right? But a lot of people who have this gambling mindset of cryptocurrency, they approach cryptocurrency now through the basis of meme coins with no use case, right? And they expect those coins to continue on infinitum, right? And to continue to do that, right? They continue to make money, or they expect to kind of get in and get out and kind of leave people holding the bag. But that's not happening often now because generally people have kind of caught on to that and they don't want to go into projects like that. They certainly don't want to stay in projects like that, right? Where PiCoin is different because it has an actual product. They're mining with it. They found a way to do something like basic attention token where they can show advertisements where you're mining so they can start to make this ad money. At the same time, they could be a day-to-day use operation cryptocurrency, right? All the things meme coins can't do. All the things coins just based on tokenomics can't do, right? Coins that are based on tokenomics with the ideal or basis just to go up in price, it catches up with you guys. It doesn't make sense. And so eventually it will catch up. But Pi Network, started by doctors of computer science, right, uh, thought this project through well. And they understood that the distribution of Bitcoin is very poor, that about 87% of the Bitcoin network is only owned by about 1%. And when you really think about that, that is what's going to make Pi better than Bitcoin, right? The distribution rate on the Pi networks going to end up being a great deal better than Bitcoin. And that's very important, that Pi network is going to eventually at some point overtake Bitcoin, I believe. Um, because of those factors. The, Bitcoin being the progenitor of these cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin hasn't changed, it hasn't developed. These are very old arguments, but they're also very factual based arguments. Um, so my understanding is Pi does have a roadmap, and I can't remember offhand what it is at this point in time. In future videos, we'll delve back into them. I used to know what they were. I can't think of them now. But I can tell you that there is a future for Pi where there's going to actually be applications for the Pi network, right? And so, unlike, Bitcoin and other of these cryptocurrencies, the Pi network's going to be able to take many advantages of things that Bitcoin wasn't able to, right, early on. So it has a very good situation in which it can grow in. If at this stage uh, you haven't, so I happen to look at my Pi account and I have 89 Pi coins, right? Not bad. I've had them for years, right? Uh, so they're like about $2 each, right? Now that's what, about 180 bucks already, right? Of course, I won't be selling them. They have moved up a grace period to March 14. That means migrating your cryptocurrency over to the Pi mainnet. So if you haven't done that yet, if you're like me, haven't done that yet, you got until March the 14th, right? So make sure you get it, do some basic KYC stuff, and you'll be able to get your cryptocurrency over there. There's a lot of money, I think, is going to transfer over to the Pi network because people have missed out, right? People feel they have missed out on this project. So here's what I want, those of you all who watch the channel, you shouldn't have missed out, because if you look, through the history of this channel with the Pi network, I've been talking about Pi for years. People have laughed at me talking about Pi. They have, thought it was just utter crap coin, nothing there. And they've made a lot of fun, and now, they're starting to eat those words, right? Because as the Pi coin moves into the top 10, I have been saying all along, this is going to be a top 10 cryptocurrency. This is going to go for the #1 slot. I was saying it's going to be a top 10 cryptocurrency. Now I'm saying it's going to be the #1 cryptocurrency. But here's what I want to say before I get out of here, for those of you all who did miss out on this Pi opportunity by not watching my videos. So if you missed out, here's what I want to say, right? These cryptocurrencies, right, are 100% free to mine, right? So was Bitcoin MYK, right? Oh, excuse me. So Bitcoin MYK, much like the Pi network, and you're able to mine it for free. So with the Pi coin, as you can see by looking, at my account, that's almost about $200. I don't remember doing anything with that coin, but just downloading the app, right? I guess it was running. I probably had it running in the background or something, right, while I was mining. And the predictions for this coin, some people are saying it could hit $100, $1,000, whatever the case may be. We can see it is on a trajectory to do very well. Um, but the point I'm trying to make to you guys is when projects with use cases like that come out, projects like Bitcoin MYK, where you can mine the token by doing day-to-day social media activity, with the Pi, coin, they had it where you can download the app on your smart device, and they show these little ads, and you gain the cryptocurrency and so on and so forth. They had a referral program. People were as well making money off of their referees, and people have gained thousands upon thousands of coins. So I'm sure that they're very happy now with that. Um, uh, these are people who understood the importance of a cryptocurrency having a use case, right? Not a meme coin, not tokenomics just trying to make a cryptocurrency go up, but a cryptocurrency that will be used daily as a currency in day-to-day activities, right? For commerce, actual use, right? Maybe in developing nations and so on, right? With likely what will be one of the best distribution rates in cryptocurrency. The fact that everybody got so many of these coins free. The operative word is free, right? I can't express that, push that enough. And in cryptocurrency, we just don't seem to understand the concept of Metcalfe's law, that the value of your network in cryptocurrency is relational to the number of wallets, nodes, accounts, and users. Meaning that if you give it away free, you're going to have millions upon millions of people. And if you look at the Pi coin right now, that's why it's already hit over the $13 billion market cap, whereas a lot of other cryptocurrency, meme coins, etc., can't seem to go up any further, right? So these are all very important things to think about. What are you going to do with these cryptocurrencies? How are you going to use them? Now, the argument is that, uh, you know, people aren't going to use cryptocurrency, that it's just a speculative market with occasional scams coming through the door and so on, right? So if you believe that, then you're going to continue to hop from meme coin to meme coin and so on and so forth. My thoughts are projects like Picoin, projects like Bitcoin MYK are going to continue through Metcalfe's law to climb higher and higher, right? Because why would a person want to trust a meme coin over something that actually has a direction, has good people behind it, creating it, running it, has a roadmap, has what looks like to be a good brand effect? Uh, why would you just take some obscure, weird meme coin and put billions of dollars, trillions of dollars in it? Just doesn't, make any practical sense, right? And more than likely, these people are just going to end up gambling. So anyway, guys, I just want to update you all on what's been happening with the Pi network. That naysayers have once again lost out, because of their hubris, because of, not wanting to listen, wanting to go against the grain and make something conceptually work that shouldn't work, right? And that's what they did. And as always, some will say things like, oh, I wish I had listened. I wish I had got in. And we don't want that to be us, guys. So, um, you know, we've been calling coins pretty well. Um, you know, uh, if you look at something like the Pi Network, it's taken years upon years for it to get to mainnet and do something, but you can see it's doing something now. We're still waiting for Electronium. I called Hex when Hex first came out. A lot of people did well in Hex and the Post Chain Network, but it was the same thing. It's a scam. It doesn't work. It's not a good idea. And so, we don't want that to be us. Also, unfortunately, many of you all haven't got a free account with Bitcoin MYK starting mining the cryptocurrency absolutely free. Remember, this is the same thing that happened with the Pi coin, right? You could get it free. You can mine it free. Now people have thousands upon thousands of these things, and it's already at the $2 mark. This thing might hit the $100 mark. It might hit the $1,000 mark, right? And all people had to do was take 30 seconds, download the app, and do nothing, right? But that's not, the case would happen. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that, guys. We will be bringing update videos of the Pi network in the future. If you like content like this, that could be the difference between your financial futures and prosperity. If you think content like that is important, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button, and make sure you share the video. That's all I want to say in this particular video, guys. As always, take care of yourselves and each other. Don't forget to join bitcoinmyk.com today. So if this happens again, you won't be left behind. All right. Take care.